Welcome to this Transform and Learning Fife video on a basic overview of Notes. So Notes is a great app for obviously taking down different notes for things, but also to use for supporting pupils within lessons. Once I open my Notes app, I can see across the top here, I've got lots and lots of options. However, I'm going to begin over here in the top left-hand corner with this. It might be quite a familiar icon from some other apps. It looks a bit like a microwave, so that's how I'll refer to it within this video. If I click the microwave, that's going to expand and show me some further menus down the left-hand side. Now it's showing me all of the different folders that I currently have, and I can create any new ones by just clicking this folder icon with the plus up here. Once I do that, it's going to allow me to name that folder what I want. So for this just now, we'll say it's staff meetings, although learners may have them for different curricular areas. Once I click the yellow tick, it will make that folder. And then I can just click on it, and that now means I'm working within that folder. So anything I create is going to be stored there. I can add some subfolders in there if I choose to, and I can actually have up to 5 layers of subfolders. So if I wanted to create them, I just click the 3 dots, click add folder, and if it was a staff meeting folder, perhaps I'd have one for a subfolder for term 1, 2, 3 and 4, etc. I can see I've got subfolders because I've got this yellow arrow beside it, and it's a collapsible or expansive one, and that allows me to then go and toggle between my subfolders. Once I'm in that folder, as soon as I start my new note, which is this section on the right hand side, as soon as I start it, you can see that it creates that new one stored within the folder. The name of that is going to be populated by whatever I would then type in there. So for me just now, I'll maybe say staff meeting and just pop today's date down. Okay. Now, from this point, if I want to take my notes, I obviously don't want to work in just this small area, so I can make that a nice full screen by clicking this expansive arrow. And then I've got lots of options here. I can create any further notes by clicking this icon here, but working within this note just now, these are all my sort of edit options. I can choose different font styles and what my sort of text style is, as well as underline things, etc. I can also go in if I wanted to and create some to-do lists and checklists, which I can tick off. I can add some tables if I'm trying to keep some information organized, and I can also attach further documents, photos and things like that as well. So if there are other things I was drawing in for reference in staff meetings, or anything else, but I could throw them in there. Some people obviously will like to type, and that is fine. You can do that quite comfortably just using your keyboard, whether that's the on-screen one, or obviously some people might be utilizing a Bluetooth keyboard as well. However, some people may prefer to work with their Scriva stylus. And again, you can do that by just writing straight on, and you've got the sort of familiar pencil case that you'll find on many of your Apple apps as well. So within there, you can just write straight onto it. So any actions that you maybe need to take, you can jot down on there as well. If you are working with your Scriva stylus and you want to try and make sure that your writing stays a bit more organized and you find it easier to work with, you can, by clicking the 3 dots up here, select lines and grids, and then you could select to have lined paper and things as well if you just prefer to work that way.